Yeah, this isn't Monster Hunter.
There we go. Oh. If I have more time, I would be streaming that. God damn it, I gotta tie this up high.
I never watched Poyo. I know it's like The Little Mermaid.
I saw that when it came out, because it was like right at the end of high school.
Mm-hmm.
I Am Mean was like running around on roller skating with a hose. I didn't really understand what the fuck was going on.
You know what? A Ghibli movie I didn't get until I rewatched it because I learned it was a book.
Oh god.
Howl's Moving Castle. I never understood it, but I mean, I still don't understand it because I think you should read the book. But like, I don't understand why. I don't understand why the woman likes Hal. Like, Hal's a big crybaby.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised to see that where he's just like, and everything's like melting and shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's better. I really needed to continue Monster Hunter anyway, so that's fine.
But yeah, everyone loves Hal, but
That's
like he's a big whiner and he cries and he's like, "When?" and he's like, "I'm ugly now," and then like he throws a temper tantrum and then and let me see, what else? Also like you know, what's that one where there's a wolf girl and like she's a princess? And it's about industrialization, but
you mean
like
Spirited Away?
Yeah, Spirited Away.
Is that what it was about? Oh.
Yeah, because
it's been so long.
It's a good movie, but I agree with the woman who was starting the industrial, and she was trying to save all the lepers, like you know, lepers like the people that are losing their fingers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think she had like some points.
Oh yeah, so we're not using the glamour gear. Pure function over form. Yeah, I'd have to watch it again.
I don't remember Princess Mononoke. Wait, no.
No,
no. Spirited Away. No, wait, I got that wrong. I got Princess Mononoke is the one I'm talking about where the woman is doing industrialism and she's trying to save the lepers, but she's like an evil industrialist. And Spirited Away, that's a really good one because it's like it's a little girl. It's like an Alice in Wonderland, but it's kind of like Alice in Wonderland and she's trying to save her parents. What? And also, if you want to watch a really good essay about Spirited Away, watch, I think his name is CJ, I think, or I don't know what they are, CJ, but they have like, they have an essay called like, No Face is an incel essay.
What?
And that's a good story because like, they're right, No Face is an incel.
Really? How so?
Cause like No Face in the story, No Face is always trying to give Chihiro money to get Chihiro's love and attention, and it's like it doesn't matter what No Face tries to do. If he like throws a tantrum or eats people or tries to get her attention, she's never gonna give him love and attention because Chihiro doesn't want his love and attention. She wants her parents back, and so like No Face tries to do all this stuff to impress her, but at the end, like. At the end of the movie, like, Chihiro is pretty much like, okay, bye, get away, I don't like you.
And then he goes on a rampage, right? He, like, starts eating everything or something?
Yeah, but then, like, he chills out, and then, like, after, like, by the end of the movie, he, like, moves on, and like, Chihiro, like, doesn't really give a shit. She's like, okay, bye.
Yeah, I like that in Howl's Moving Castle, where the whole witch villain, she actually chills out. She's all kind of funny after, like, halfway through or whatever. Okay, I think we're fine. Oh, let me just check my box. Let's see, I'm looking at let me turn that down a little. I think, that's right, I think like 23 is a good volume. There we go. So it's really hard with the Switch because
Hey, I'm hungry. Do you mind if I eat in your weird room?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
You can leave crumbs on in here, it's okay. I'll just vacuum it up.
Okay.
I'll just vacuum it up, it's okay. Let's just do that. Alright, alone time. Oh boy, I have you all to myself. Let's see. Alright. Sorry, I was running in circles trying to decide what to do. I was just like, I don't... Yeah. It's been a long week, so anyway, I've been I've been a little sleep deprived. It's been going great. I think I'm finally gonna start it for real. Probably like sometime after Monday. Any Yasha fans? Me. I'm not very far into it though. I'm still like, I've seen one movie. God, I had the whole series, but where was I last? I mean, I am very early on. I love the credits. I think about them. Da 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 da. Yeah. Or like the one where Kagome's on the Ferris wheel. That is so beautiful. That's one of the most beautiful fucking man. That's the kind of shit that makes you nostalgic for an era. I mean, I wasn't, but I wasn't really in it. But yeah, Bleach is coming back. That's great. There's so much anime stuff happening. I'm happy for people like Chainsaw Man. That seems to be like the biggest thing since, jeez, I don't know, My Hero Academia. Like people are, like, man, they are excited for that. Like really, it's just non-stop. I cannot stop seeing stuff about that no matter where I go. People, and it's just a manga. People really, really love that series. And I know it's getting like a new, kind of like a Shippuden thing, or it's like a new, like a sequel or something. Oh, that's a big bear. Oh, that's a really big bear. Oh my god, it's been a while. I've been playing this like all week, so let's eat some shit. Eat some fucking shit. The clay pot mask was aggravating. I always thought it was gonna be like she goes back in time in the first episode. I thought that was really cool where she switches between modern Japan and I did hear that like they kind of stopped doing that later. This is a big one. I don't think I've ever seen one this big. The Goss Hagar, what was this thing called? Corrag. Fuck. Holy shit! Sort of. I was almost afraid I was gonna clip out of the map. Oh, God. Also, I'm using a water. There we go. Oh, I gotta. You can't do another parry. His ex's betrayal was still raw as fuck. Oh, so that's why he couldn't get over it. Have the funny fish. Have the funny fish. The spin-off with their kids is awful. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. It wasn't? That's a shame. Really. So many plot holes. Damn. It's like, I really enjoyed The Promised Neverland, and then everything I saw about it was like, nope. There's second season, just don't even bother. Just don't even bother. Ooh, we get to go to a new area.
Going?
I really, for anime, like, I barely have time for games right now. Being grown up sucks. I saw a movie I've already talked about. Like, man, I don't have... so many... wow, that's pretty. I think of... I'm happy I'm doing this right now. Because I see all these games. I feel like a lot of times I just spend time on my phone just wishing I could play and watch all these things I see stuff about. Where is he? Is he below? I thought he was up here. Yeah. We can move this webcam later. Plus, it just, yeah, I don't want to bring the mood down too much. Just show me. Oh, that's neat. Nightmare. So, does the Shomaru mellow out? I was interested watching Inuyasha, and I was just like, this is just Dante and Virgil. this is the same shit, yeah, because like their dad was like this huge fucking demon. They fight over like a sword made out of him or something. They have different ideals and stuff. Like Shomaru's all about power. I was like, how come nobody talks about this? Oh, that's... If you want to work about then about some work should go off. It's not so much my job. The job's actually... I'm feeling pretty comfortable about it. It's just the training. I just can't wait to get over it. I can't wait to get done with it. I can't wait to stop having to drive out of town. That's too loud. Okay, that's a little better. Feet are hard. Oh, drawing. In college, I did draw one thing. I drew a Shantae. And when it came to the hands, I gave that Shantae Powerpuff Mitts. I was like, a little too soon for that one. Nice beam. Wait, what? Oh. That was cool. Literally. It's just that existential dread of like I wanna do and enjoy so much, and I'm afraid I'm gonna run out of time. And then there's the thought of like I could die tomorrow. Like I meant to go to the water park this summer again and never did. Just didn't get to. But it's not so much small stuff like that. Dude, I feel the same way, yeah. It's like, dude, I'm 27. Feels like I was just 24 like a year ago. I don't want to get old, I really don't. I know it'll be fine. So I'm just freaking out. No time for anything. It's just, yeah, it's just especially kind of bad right now with just the economy. It's just in the shape that it is. Plus, I don't really have a lot of money, so it's just getting out of that pop hole. And I'm not getting paid until like, not for like, God, another 2-3 weeks or something. When normally I'd be paid before that, so it's just, right now it just bites. It just really bites. Wow. Is that too loud? Okay, I'm putting that on 29. There we go. Ugh. Where's the time go? I know, I don't like it. I really don't. Yeah, we could, Eddie, I know that, it's not gonna do any good, so you gotta just, yeah, you gotta get out of the way, I guess it's just, more specifically, just America and just all the violence and stuff you see. Yeah. But yeah, I can't do that. Well, it's like driving, I'm a safe driver. Safe light doesn't need to replace anything about me. But Nightmare, do you have time for the stuff you want now? But yeah, just this week was just crazy. I was like out of town yesterday for like 12 hours or something. So I got up at 6 in the morning and I didn't get home until like 7 something. Ugh, man, I really want to block that. I just gotta anticipate it. Yeah. I just blocked your throat. Yeah, it's a feat. Yeah, because like I've talked about it. I have really, really bad anxiety. Like it gets pretty nutso. It gets a little crazy, huh? But oh yeah, D, I need to play that fucking video you sent me with the fucking laugh. Fuck. But yeah, once I have more money, I can get like the CBD gummies again. I'd like to think those helped, or maybe it was just a placebo. I don't know. I got some gummy worms a while back. They're expensive, but they look good. Yeah, workout. Yeah, I didn't get to play Ring Fit and stuff, so I want to do that more. I'm a hypochondriac. Ah! Uh-oh. Hey, Dad.
Mine. I got Everyone should get the HEB homemade chips. Those are really good.
The tortilla chips?
Yeah.
Also, get that. You probably saw this on, like, somewhere, like, maybe TikTok?
Oh, the HEB milk?
Yeah, the HEB milk. They got root beer, blueberry, glass bottles. Not glass bottle flavor, but you get them in the glass bottle.
You know, I got the strawberry. Didn't really like it.
Yeah, you were like upset because like they didn't, or
It didn't have chunks in it.
I was trying to tell you like what did you want? And it was like blueberry and strawberry, and I got blueberry because I never had that. And you responded to like you're like no, I want a strawberry, and then you got it. And you're like because yeah, I made that really good fucking strawberry milk chunk recipe, which man that conjures a memory of why I don't even drink it anymore because bomb. But anyway, I've told that story.
What?
Where I woke up, I had like a bunch of Nesquik like bottled strawberry milk. I was watching like, well, I was drinking it while I was watching. I think like the old fucking Rudolph stop motion movie, or one of those. And I woke up that night like and blew my strawberry chunks out. But yeah, it's still good. It's just a Texas thing, bro. Yeah. Fuck. Oh, I want to parry both of that. It feels so good. Not when I get hit. I mean when I parry. Oh yeah, so Neko arc is coming to Melty Blood down.
Huh?
Funny cat, but a new cat.
Oh, Neko arc.
It's coming to the game. They haven't shown it off yet. But
I
they
love
announced it.
Neko arc. I don't know anything about the whatever the rest of the.
Melty Blood's a pretty crazy fighting game. Do you think you're gonna
I don't care about it. I only care about Neko arc.
Are you just gonna taunt people online as they beat your ass?
Well, I first have to get good.
Yeah, I can.
I don't know. I don't really like fighting games.
They're pretty. Yeah, they demand some time. Also, Jesus.
Unless I can like button smash.
It only gets you so far. Does it really matter? Yeah, that's a good point, Ro. Oh, that smells good. What are you eating?
I'm
Chips?
eating my deconstructed lasagna.
Oh. I love how this animation is just like, yeah, come on. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, look at my palette. It's just like a floating Alexander golem. Looks like Robotnik made him. There's some HEVs in Mexico? Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
I mean, isn't Mexico pretty close to Texas?
Yeah, we're neighbors. Next door neighbors. It's kind of like Dairy Queen where, you know, we're the ones that have the food. But, I mean, it's one of those things where I think it's less common the further you go out.
I wish I spoke better Spanish so I could go to Mexico.
Yeah. I was supposed to get this cable today. I thought I was getting this cable today for the Oculus. I was originally going to do Resident Evil 4 today, VR. And also maybe VR chat. Because there's this back room... There was this backrooms world in VR chat that was too fucking scary for me because it had a lot of jump scares, and everybody shits on those as like, you know, like lowbrow humor or horror. Like, oh, that's lazy. No, that's the shit that actually scares me too much. That's the stuff I'm weak to. That will make me piss and shit all over myself, like you said. What did you? Yeah, you said like pissing all over the place, and it made me laugh so much.
Yeah, no, you were whining about something, and then you're like, oh, it wasn't that bad. I'm like, after all this shit and you did on yourself, you were pissing, shitting, and farting all over yourself about something, and then, like, it turned out you'd be like, because that's what you love to do, is, like, you'll be like, oh, I don't think I can do this, this is going to be horrible, and I'm going to hate this, and then, like, after it, so you're like, oh, it wasn't
I don't want to be bread.
Yeah.
Actually, it's okay. I don't mind.
Yeah, that's how you are.
Being bread ain't so bad.
Yeah. But you'll do that, and then you'll get so nervous, and you'll be so upset, and then you're like mad when people are saying, like, cause I remember you were like really upset, and I was like, I know you're gonna feel better in like a day, and you're like, no, I want. You were really dramatic, and I was like, I know you're just gonna get over this.
God damn it! And then makes me mad that I'm not mad anymore.
Because that's how you are, and then you get mad when I tell you, I know you're just being dramatic, and you're gonna get over this. You're like, no, I'm never gonna get over this. You don't understand. And then you're like, I got over it.
I like remembered to do that the last second. I had an anime protagonist like fight moment right there where I was like, wait a minute, the technique. No, in this, not in the game, but yeah, what I just did. Ugandan Knuckles. I heard Robotnik and my mind wanders to that. Yep. I don't. Yeah.
I like VR chat, but I get sick and then I want to throw up all over myself.
Yeah. I hate that for you. I hate that for you.
I wish I could eat the food, because sometimes, like, you go to the restaurants and they have, like, the fake VR food, and that looks good. I wish you could eat in VR.
Well, they're making that TV where you can lick it.
What's that supposed to do for me?
But what about me?
Mm.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they'll put it in a headset and then you take it off and lick it.
Oh, and then I could, like, get fed, like, the Matrix, so I can get my food mush. And I can strap the,
nutrient paste?
Yeah, I can strap my poop tube into, like, the nutrient paste maker.
Strapped it up to my poop machine.
Mm. Would you want to, like, live like that?
No.
Because I saw a comic, it was like
It's
a
like the
horror
Ricky Gervais show where it's like, do you want to live in a pod that gives you the best life?
Yeah.
Eh,
Yeah.
it's just the Matrix. I don't want that.
Yeah, like, you know what? I never understood why people hated on
I mean,
Cyrus.
I was just talking about how I'm afraid of dying, but like,
You could just
so maybe,
you could just respawn if you're in the Matrix. But like, I know everyone hated like Cyrus in the Matrix 1, but like, I was on Cyrus's side. Like,
so you like
I was gonna betray the Nebuchadnezzar to become a celebrity in my virtual fake life instead of eating fucking gruel. Even if I know the steak is fake, I'd rather eat a delicious fake steak than eat shitty fake gruel
Yeah. I was watching a good video about Half-Life 2 about the Combine.
Mm-hmm.
Another reason I'm thinking about Half-Life
Mm-hmm.
lately is what's that channel?
I'm really hungry because my period's coming soon.
Oh yeah. Sorry about that.
Mm.
I appreciate you being here, Tab. I really do. Yeah, I think it was. Shit, I gotta keep up with them. Wifey Burger, motherfucker. Oh.
What?
Anyway, it was a good video analyzing how the Combine think and how like they're like radio
Mm-hmm.
codes or their terminology. Like when it comes to like having to take someone out, like killing someone,
Mm-hmm.
they use the term like amputation and stuff. Like how they view humans as like kind of more like a limb rather than an individual, because they're all about like just assimilating, conquering other alien races into their big empire. It was some really cool stuff that like
word building, like
world building. Yeah, it was like people are like, man, it's like all these years and like we're still like finding out or just like noticing all these details.
Because like I actually read something. It was like how culture affects a language and language affects a culture, and like how a lot of cultures you can tell a lot about their culture by like how they write certain words or how they say sentences.
It's like the vocal cord parasites.
But yeah, like if a culture thinks in like of a we term, then that would tell you a lot about a culture that it thinks in like of a group thing.
Collectivist?
Yeah, collective is.
That's a good point.
Like how like people always say like, I don't know if this is racist or not, but like how shit, I don't know. But like how like in like African countries, I forgot the other one, but I'm gonna use a different example. But in like in an African country, there was like they have more words for the word green, so they have different words for just saying a color green, and it's because in their culture in their culture, knowing different types of green is important, so they have different words for green, and so they can pick out certain shades of green that normal people can't pick out. So like the way their culture.
We got all those greens on the little quick wheel right here.
Yeah, so like the way their culture views that word, and like how their culture sets up different words for different greens, it makes it so that they can see different shades of green that normal people can't.
This guy has so much help.
But don't you think that's cool?
Yeah, I've never thought about that.
I forgot.
Speaking
If
of
anyone
green.
can know what I'm talking about, link that up so I can look at it.
After this, can we eat that dream melon? Speaking of green,
Oh yeah.
they had a bunch of melon. They had a bunch of melons at HEB.
You know what? One thing I like about HEB is that it
Must be
really does
creamy.
have really good fruit and like some weird ass fruit. Like it always seems to have like it had like two different types of melon. One that was like tangy, creamy, and one was like creamy and sweet.
Yeah, I was gonna get the one that was like tangy and sweet, but I was like, this one's creamy and sweet. It's a dream melon? I want that.
I'm surprised that Texas allows that they let you guys have these weird artificial fruits. Because, like, they have that, like, plum peach,
Yeah, I wrote that
apricot.
down. We found plum cot. Apricot plum, but it was too expensive.
Yeah, so, like, how come Texas is okay with letting you guys have these weird generic, like, engineered fruit all the time?
Yeah.
Don't you guys think that's weird?
No.
I mean, who do you guys think is growing these weird generic freaks of fruit?
I'm just asking questions.
Why
do they want to see fruit?
No, I'm being serious. It's
Well,
like,
I'm just asking
like
questions.
these weird GMO fruits that you guys have. I love them, but like,
Also,
doesn't people think that's weird that they have weird fruits that normal states don't have?
Also, did anybody have a nuclear fallout war dream the other day because of what's going on in the news, thanks to a certain fucking tangerine? Speaking of fruit, because I did. Because I did, and I did not like that.
Well, you think it's a premonition?
Well, it's because of the recent events.
Yeah, but I haven't seen other people have that dream. You think it's a premonition?
I think it's just a reaction to the current events.
What if it was a premonition? What would you do? Die?
I mean, a lot of people say they go to the fucking ground zero before it hits. Or they just instantly die instead of dying painfully of radiation poisoning. That's what I remember my geography teacher did.
I can't see. Can you put one of the tabs closer, like the reading tab, so I can read?
You mean over here?
Yeah, I can't see.
There
Closer. A little closer to me.
Hold on, I'm gonna do a capture.
Oh, this stone, I did try the motion sickness pills. They kind of help. But like, I don't know. Maybe I need something stronger, or like, they do work. But I mean, like, I guess maybe I'm going a little ham in VR world, where I'm spinning around and like looking and jumping up and down and doing high kicks and stuff, and trying to, like, I'm trying to use the full force of like the Facebook what do you call it? Orangeo? What is it called? Oculus.
Like your eye Oculus?
Yeah, the Oculus, cause that's wireless, so you can do whatever. So you can just spin around and fucking jump around and roll around.
Oh, I thought you were talking literally, like your eyeball.
No. Like when I'm in the VR world physically, I'm like, okay, let's see what the fuck I can do with my whole fucking body.
Crossbreeding fruit isn't that surprising.
So it could be me that maybe I'm using the Oculus wrong, because I'm like fucking like whipping my head around trying to look at everything.
Nightmare accidentally hit her aunt with the controller, hit their aunt with the controller on the Oculus the first time they used it. Let me see, what you got there? Ooh. Is that the cheese?
No, is that? Oh yeah, it is cheese, but it was the deconstructed lasagna.
Lasagna. Okay, one more of these, and then I'll get...
I just think I get really motion sick, because I get motion sick in a car even if I'm in the front seat.
Yeah, it seems like motion sickness, either have that or you don't. I wonder if it's genetic.
It probably is genetic.
Because I've talked about, I will have motion sickness if, like, you're moving with the stick and not the teleport thing. And if I move my body physically while I'm moving the stick to move, like, in the game. And my body will instantly just be like, oh, I'm gonna vomit. And then if I stop, it'll instantly go away. And also, like, that theme park ride they show me where it's the seesaw thing up and down.
Yeah.
The gondola.
Yeah, I tried the
that was, you had to hold me, and I was like, oh god, it felt like I was really on it.
You felt like you were dying.
It was immersive, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I wish there was a way that I could walk with the VR, so that way I could get less motion sick.
But like Resident Evil 4, I was gonna play that. Anyway, oh yeah, I was saying, so I'm gonna get the link cable for the Oculus. It's in the mail. Because the Resident Evil streams, please don't.
What?
Please don't. Not
okay, not here.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Anyway, the quality of the stream was just all over the place. So it'll alleviate that. I can play like PC games like lag free on the Oculus instead of the Airlink and stuff.
Yeah, I like, because Sony said that she gets a headache, plus she has bad eye strain on the VR. Like, I wonder, like, I know like VR is being taken over by the Facebook company, but now they stopped doing it. But like I wonder if there's like a way to like get a fishbowl that you could put on your head so you don't have to strain your eye so bad. Because that's the one thing I feel like I don't like.
You strain your eyes?
Well, no, I just sometimes like I think VR is kind of just straining on the eyes because
it is. Yeah. After using it for an hour or two, I definitely feel it more than I would doing this.
I wonder how like people like they're able to sleep in VR and like stay in VR for hours. I
I wouldn't want to do that. No, it does strain my eyes more. It's very. I remember when the when the 3DS came out with that 3D effect, I would get like a really bad headache. I couldn't use it that much. I'd have to lie down.
I wonder if it's because we're older. Because like I feel
this came out when I was a sophomore.
No. But I mean, like, like children, like, will they get used to that strain and they'll grow out of it? Like, that's what I mean. Is like they'll be so used to it that they won't feel it when they get older.
Maybe.
And like like a new generation of kids will be like they'll grow out of that eye strain and they'll be used for the VR world.
Do people generally have? Are there generally less people with glasses than there used to be?
No, I think there's more people with glasses than they used to be.
Oh, I could have just got it.
I think if you're a child, you can go through more pain than normal.
I have a 3DS and I get the headaches too. Says Nightmares. D says I never used the 3D effect. It was bad. It was cool for some stuff. I heard. What all did I have?
I don't remember one game really using it.
Didn't Smash have the 3D effect? That was cool. I heard Shantae's in the Pirate Curse had a 3D effect for some stuff, wink wink, but I never got to use it, even though I had it on it. I kept forgetting to use it, and now I don't even have a 3DS anymore.
I want Dairy Queen salad, I want Dairy Queen salad. I'm on my period.
Majora's Mask, yeah, I did use the 3D sometimes. It was cool. Did you ever have one of those Sony PlayStation 3D TVs?
No,
I had one of those.
You did? You're rich.
It wasn't that expensive. It was like $300 or $200.
Oh.
That's what also was attractive about it. It wasn't that expensive.
Oh.
It was one of those. No, does anybody remember when like 3D TVs were trying to be a thing?
I remember those. They were like $800.
Yeah, but the ones with the glasses.
Mm-hmm. No, there was one like in like 2008. It was like $800 and it was curved and it was 3D.
Huh. Well, I don't know about that, but this was like in 2011, 2012, and they were selling those TVs with like the little clear glasses that you put on. And it was okay. It came with a motocross game or something, and a couple games supported it. I used it mainly as just a monitor for like, I just used it for everything. It finally gave out in like 2018, and I had to get rid of it. Like the screen was just kind of going in and out. So 7 years. Yeah, I had a 3D mode. Flip note. Yeah, I can't draw, but that was really cool, and I hated to see that go away for people. I have got to 100% Majora's Mask. It looked like a giant PSP to the TV. The speakers on it weren't very good. Oh god.
I'm hungry.
You got anything else to eat?
I want Dairy Queen.
Well, what's open right now? 1 in the morning.
Probably Taco Bell, but Taco Bell doesn't have taco salads. They keep cutting down their menu and ruining everything.
Yeah, I had a jailbroken 3DS too, Rohan. Yeah, I had some good shit on there. I got like, I remember I got Bravely Default with like all the localizations removed. That was cool. That was really cool. So they changed a few things on that, and then I was like, no, I wanna... Yeah, I'll do that. You know what I'm talking about. Let's see, 100% Majora's a headache.
Dairy Queen closes at 10.
What? I think we might be out of luck. Ah!
Oh, this is what I was talking about, like how people, like, this is what I was talking about, like how words perceive what you can see with your eyes, and
I need to take a
this
sip.
is the blue and the green. See, this is what
Guru.
Yeah, Distoni found.
Zuzu. Hot Tumble. That's cool. The shooting galleries? I love the shooting galleries. What minigames didn't I like? I talked about the fucking Spurge in the Wind Waker. I hated the fucking battleship minigame. I was just like, is this really it? This is dumb. Kaboom! Ben. Ah, yes, the classic Right up there with my girlfriend's ghost is in my Godzilla cart. But no, that was cool. That was really cool. There was actually an ARG on Majora's Mask that was totally new that I was watching not too long ago. I need to watch all of it. It was really interesting. Yeah, when they coming out with Ben's Drown 2? Ben Drown, you got it. This is the dumbest fucking joke ever. The Octorok minigame in Termina was terrible. What was that like? I don't remember. Did anybody see that new indie game coming out called, I think, Squirrel with the Gun?
I never heard of that.
I saw a video and it's amazing. You like a guy comes up to you and he's like, "Oh, it's a cute squirrel." He takes his phone out to take pictures, and then you run up and get you get a gun, and you stick him up, and you're this little squirrel with like a fucking pistol, and he runs and then he trips and falls and then he steals an iPhone.
Oh, AO3 ship stats of 2020 have come out.
The what?
The ship stats.
Oh yeah, who's the most? Which character wants to see someone get freaky with?
The top rating ships are Wilbert Suit and Tommy Innit.
I was hearing like on Twitter like, don't ship real people. That's.
And
weird.
then on the second rank is Wilbert Suit and Technoblade, Tommy Innit, and Phil Watson. Minecraft video game.
The electric chair arc? Yeah, that's my favorite.
And then there's this other thing called I don't want to mispronounce it.
I'm quoting a Tumblr joke, by the way. Don't take that the wrong way.
It's like Weighing. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce this. And then the fourth most popular ship is Cyrus Black and Ramsey or Lupin.
Yes, yeah, the techno stuff. Technoblade.
Who's Technoblade?
He passed away.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Really big in that community. Condolences.
And then also Castiel is number 9.
What?
And then Dream and George Not Found. That's also on the top 10.
Can I have someone that's not real, please?
Castiel isn't real.
Who's that?
That's from Supernatural.
Okay.
And then Draco, Harry Potter, that's still going strong. And then Bakugo, Bakugo and Midoriya is number 6.
Maduga.
And Bucky Evans, and Ed Diaz. Who are those?
I was gonna say, can I get some anime characters?
Oh, that's 911.
Reno?
What's 911? Have you seen that TV show?
I know Reno 911.
And
it's
then,
like I heard it's like one of the few pieces that isn't propaganda.
And then Toby Smith and Tubbo Tommy Innit. Man, what are those Minecraft boys doing that they're so popular?
I don't know, because I remember I had to censor a lot of stuff. They would literally like sneeze on a stream and it would just trend worldwide, and I'm like, all right. That's the kind of shit where I'm like, okay, how do you not?
But what are they doing? What kind of charms do they have that are so popular that make people's brains go wild for creativity?
They got that. Look at the little hair and like they like that kind of stuff.
No, I'm serious. Like what?
I am too.
Like, cause like I
you think I'm joking?
Cause like I watched the fandom of them because I want to understand.
I'm throwing a stone in a glass house. I'm not gonna talk too much shit because that's like my thing too. What?
But like I watched the fandom and I don't get it because it seems like the fandom's so rabid and they seem to love them so much that it does seem like they'd be interesting to watch.
Yeah. So you know what?
So
it's fine. Whatever.
So like, what am I missing? Like, I mean, because I've watched a couple of their streams and they seem like, you know, they seem interesting for kids. Yeah. But like, I mean, like, I'm not their demographic.
Yep. There you go. Were you into Teen Titans? Yeah.
Me? Which one?
The OG.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was a little too old for it, because sometimes you bring up cartoons and I'm like, I think I was too old for that. I probably was like in college. And
yeah, but
like,
this is...
No, I was in middle school.
This is a safe question, I think. Mm-hmm. You weren't?
I know. I think I got into it later when I got older, because I don't remember being into it, because I think I was graduating high school and, and you were in middle school or something.
I was in elementary.
You were in elementary?
Yeah.
No, I think you were in elementary when I started high school. Or something.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh yeah, here's a cartoon. Oh, is that what they're doing? I was like, is this like a Nier Automata thing? What is this anyway? Also, let's come to Switch. How the fuck is that gonna run?
I like, you know what I like, what DC needs to do instead of stop making live action because they're not good at it?
Yeah.
They need to keep doing more of the cartoons because some of their, like, cartoons that they make for straight to movie cartoon stuff, that's so good.
Yeah, I hear their animation is just way better than anything they're doing in the theaters.
Like, I don't understand why more companies just don't stick to animation because, like, voice actors can never get ugly. So they can always keep doing a character until they retire or die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And cause I think I was talking about that with you with like T'Challa and like how are they gonna continue Black Panther 2? Cause like the actor didn't even tell people that he was dying. He didn't even give a one warning. So like I mean, I guess I would do the same. I wouldn't warn anyone I'm dying. You just gotta find out if I'm dead. But damn, like, you didn't even, like, let them set up. People thought you're gonna be around for a long time. It's like, shit, I don't know. I guess if I was, like, a big famous actor and I thought I was gonna, like, had a chance of dying, I'd be like, hey, I might not want to come. Well, I don't know. I bet even in his contract, he said, like, I can't get out of this. The only way I'm getting out is, like, you know.
If I died?
Yeah, because, I mean, like, remember, like, the black guy in Star Wars? Like,
yeah.
Like, he totally got screwed over.
Nightmare.
I don't think he could have broken his contract, because he was in that Disney contract.
Yeah, he got done so dirty. Yeah, Nightmare. I was talking about how I love that part where he's like, are you fucking filming us right now? I have got to watch all that.
That was the guy for Billy and Mandy.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was talking about, like, how did I, you know, the characters are so good that the voices are so similar, but you don't notice.
Yeah, poor.
It's like Pearl and SpongeBob and the boss from Metal Gear Solid 3. Speaking of cartoons, Bee and Puppy Cat.
Yeah, I'm glad they're redoing that first season over the art.
Yeah, I remember loving the pilot, and then it came out, and I was like,
yeah, this is ugly.
I was like, this doesn't look anywhere near as good. I'm sorry.
I know this is gonna be bad because I know people love to jerk their dicks off to Bee and Puppy Cat, but I don't like Bee and Puppy Cat.
I don't know.
I don't like her.
Oh,
I like Puppy Cat.
Like back in 2015, so I mean.
No, I just don't like the character, but I like Puppy Cat.
Yeah, doesn't he have like a fucking Vocaloid thing?
Yeah, he's cute. I just don't like the character of what's her name. I just don't like her character.
Okay, well, this is gonna. Okay, I liked Bee because she really, really reminded me of the girl I was dating at the time.
You mean a mess?
She wasn't a mess. It was just like you don't tell me what to do, you know, like that.
Oh.
I thought that was cute. She was like, we quoted that. Remember that thing where it's like I think she goes in for a job interview or something. She's like you took too long. Now your candy's gone. That's what happened. I thought that was fun. I'm like, God damn it, you're gonna make me defend this so fucking hard. But that's why she reminded me of the person I was in love with at the time.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just saying. I don't understand why people like. I mean, I just don't understand.
It's cute.
I don't find it cute.
Oops, was that your head?
I like the boy where he had the white hair and he was going to cooking school, but he was a simp for Bee.
Yeah, I remember that. Hey, Arya. We're talking about Bee and Puppy Cat. She was ADHD coded, and you can't tell me otherwise. Pearl from SpongeBob is the same voice as the boss? The Joy from Snake? Oh, you didn't know! Oh, I'm so glad I got to break that to somebody.
Yeah, what a range.
I know. Well, it's the same voice.
I guess. Well, no, characters. She seems more goofy and like.
Well, yeah, but it's not that. It's like I used to see like a picture of Pearl, and it's like Snake. Do you remember the basics of CQC? Good morning, Daddy.
Well, yeah, Pearl has more like.
Open up, Snake! It's time for the pill.
She had that more like goofy art actor, like where you talk like a lisp, kinda.
I hate the pill.
Holy shit, that's fucking talent.
You messed up the thing I can't read.
Oh, I put fucking like.
Like, what are some real?
I like that picture of. Can I?
Yeah.
You're gonna kick me if I say this. Never mind.
What?
I like that picture I found on Twitter of like Pearl giving Mr. Krabs the pill.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. Anyway. I need to play I Have No Mouth and I Will Scream.
No, it's a good book. And well, you could just read the short story or play the game.
I read how it ended. Or I heard how it ended.
Wait, you could just read the short story. It's only like 15 pages.
Okay, I was wondering.
Yeah, it's like when I say short story, it's really short. It's like 15 pages.
Yeah, but there's like a full point-and-click adventure game?
Oh, yeah. And
I have that.
And it's narrated by the author.
Yeah, that's amazing, but like, I remember I got it off of GOG, I think, for free? Free!
But it's a good game. It's a little hard because, you know, it's one of those old-fashioned games.
Yeah, I have the setup right here from GOG. See?
Mm-hmm.
Right up above Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, and I was just talking about that. Funny enough. How do I like unselect this?
No, leave it alone.
There we go. Hold on, boys. I'll be right there with you. Fuck. Stuck in the. Oh, I sing. Fuck. Okay, I'll just go back. Oh. So Spider-Man on PC came out. The PlayStation exclusive.
What am I supposed to do?
Well, you don't have to do shit. I was just gonna talk about. Is anybody playing that?
No.
Because I heard that. I heard they did a good job with the port. You know, they didn't load it up with a bunch of fucking, you know, anti-cheat DRM stuff. Like Sony, PlayStation, Sony. They've been doing good with their ports. Like we're beginning, what, like Last of Us, Uncharted, God of War. I know it's like strategic to get people over to PlayStation, and I'm fine with that. Their ports are good. Hey, I'll get. I haven't gotten them yet, but I will. That's awesome. Now if we could just get Nintendo to see the light. That's okay. Also Splatoon 3 next month. That's crazy. I'm gonna definitely do one more stream of 2. I never play it. Yeah, I've been wanting to, so it's cool to think that now I can. I can play it. Heard it's really good. Heard it's got like, yeah, like all the villains, like, was it like Negative Man or something? That's neat. I love both Venom movies. Jammed to the Venom. Your mom. I keep seeing memes where it's like, "Hey Carnage, what's going? Your mom is dead, Asuka," or something. It's like the Jimmy Neutron. It's like, well, if it isn't Neutron, shut up, you stupid. Fuck. God of War Ragnarok. I'm considering getting into Splatoon Raw and do it. It's very unique.
I don't understand Splatoon. I only watch it.
It's super, super fun. I regret not playing it more, and it's one of my most played games on the Switch.
Well, what is it like? I don't get it.
Well, are you familiar with third-person shooters?
Yeah, but I don't like them.
Well, you might. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You might like this one because it's different. The objective isn't just killing. It's about covering. Well, most of the time it's. I see a boulder coming my way. You want to paint most of the area with your team's color. You can swim in the ink. Like you hide and stuff. I mean, you can. Yeah. So you can go up the walls and stuff. That's how you go fast. And then you jump out of the ink in your, you know, humanoid or kid form.
Yeah, but I don't get it. I wish there was more lore than just...
There actually is. There is a lot
I
of
just
lore.
don't like the gameplay. I just don't like shooters. I don't understand why people like it.
Splatoon actually does have a lot of lore hidden if you're interested. And it's like dark too, apparently. I've seen a little, but people are like, yeah, some of this shit's actually like kind of like war crime fucked up. Hogwarts? Yeah, I heard some news about that.
What about Hogwarts? What are they doing again?
It's some big new game that they've been... I don't think I've seen it. Have they shown anything? The last, like, Harry Potter game I remember coming out was that mobile thing where it opens up with your character, like, entangled in vines, and you have to, like, pay money to free the character. Or something. Like, that's, like, the first part of the game. Sticks and Stones on Cold War. I rock my Ghostface skin. Oh, is that caught? Silk Song? Oh yeah, that's supposed to... It wasn't given an exact release date, but it is coming next year, right? Huh?
Well, like
I didn't say anything, Dab.
Oh, I thought you were saying something.
I was. Did it just jump?
But why you make fun of me whenever I say huh?
Sorry. Is this loud?
What do you mean?
Is this loud?
How is it loud?
There's a sequel to SpongeBob.
How are you just gonna ignore me like that?
What?
What?
Huh?
Hmm?
There's a sequel to Battle for Bikini Bottom coming out. Called SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake. Is there any footage out? I haven't seen that, but I was like, hey, man, imagine telling my, like, 4th grade self in, like, 2004 that a direct sequel is coming out to this. Fucking in the year 2023. That's awesome. I love that game, so I'll definitely keep an eye out. I want a Ganondorf redemption. Yeah, all that artwork of like them traveling together. I really hope they do that. Like they break the curse of demise and stuff. I want that so much. I want buff Ganondorf, and he's like Link's buddy, and he's like a I don't know, like a genie or something. He can appear. I really hope Nintendo just does it. I know like stuff like that, it's usually never how it goes, but man, that's just such a good idea. Instead of it being like some curse again. I don't know, just that whole like Ganondorf. That'd be so good. I'm sure whatever they do, it'll just blow our minds. But that's just such a good idea. And it's been so long too, so I want that. I want buff Ganondorf. And Link and Zelda adventuring. What?
Something's happening in California again.
Oh god, that.
It's a mega drought.
I thought the way you said that, I thought there was like a shooting or something.
Well, yeah, but the mega drought can have can cause wildfires and earthquakes.
Earthquakes? Huh?
Yeah, I don't know how the earthquakes happen because the land. I guess if the land's too dry, it starts crackling.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I guess something with the deterioration of the ground. I saw that artwork where it was one incarnation of Ganondorf where he never wanted the Curse of Demise, and that's another lore dude. Is that like official?
What do you mean?
No, I'm asking Rohan. Oh, you haven't played Monster Hunter since how long? I'm actually pretty. I started. I got into Gen Ults and I didn't like. Or no, I tried. I was like, yeah, I'll just play World, and then I actually ended up liking Generation GU way more. Buff nuts. Oh yeah, no, yeah, the Shadow Temple and stuff. Yeah, the Hylians. Yeah, they got some skeletons in the closet. Because there's a fucking civil war prior to Ocarina of Time. If you remember the Deku Tree talking to you about that, like where you came from. Like, yeah, your parents dropped you off here. You're a Hylian, Link. Oh man, so, oh boy. I played the, oh, so you played like Monster Hunter 3, Arya? That was my first one actually, like way back, but I didn't really get it. I thought it was supposed to be like Zelda or something funny enough, so I didn't really. I got it from. I rented it from GameFly.
Is that still around?
Yeah, it still is. It still is.
What they doing?
I guess they're doing well enough. That's so weird, but good. But man, you think like all the digital stuff nowadays would just kill it, but people are still willing to.
Yeah, just steal it.
There's still enough of it to. Well, there's still that, yeah. Yeah, we've talked about the enemies who won Breath 2. Redeads, I'd love to see that. I was thinking of Hagrid, Nightmare. I'm a what? Hey! But yeah, so I think you played Monster Hunter 3, Arya. That was my first one. And then I actually, god damn it, I did play a little bit of 4U on my 3DS, but I still didn't quite understand it. It really didn't click with me until like World, and even then I ended up liking Generations way more because of just all the styles and just the content. Which really, if you want to play like more classic, like those ones, I still recommend it. It's on the Switch. It's not that old at all. Like there's it really is like the Smash Ultimate of Monster Hunter. Like every monster is in it. I'm sure there's some that didn't make it, but you know what I mean. Like, they really tried to put in everything they could. I'm curious about Breath of the Wild. Yep, you'll have fun. I'm not really that big into open world games, but that's one I love. The shield surfing is like sledding and they really let you be creative and just do whatever you want, however you like. If you can figure out a solution, might not be how they thought of it, but yeah. Like, it has a physics engine and everything. They also drew the Gerudo from the relay. Yeah, that's right, didn't they? Which is really, I wish they would do more of the Wind Waker, like how they expanded Ganondorf's motivation. That was great. You know, he's not just a covetous warlord or something, or a warlock. He explains that, like, yeah, I wanted it. You guys had it nice. I just wanted my people to be, you know, better off. Now, granted, you know, I got a little off of that, but, you know. Alright, let's see what the event quest is. Bongo Bongo was a Sheikah? I didn't know that. I always wonder what that was. Remember how in the manga for Ocarina that Volvagaya was Link's, like, pet when he was a child? So he had an emotional connection to that. That made him have the big sad. The Shadow Temple, and a lesser extent, the dungeon beneath the well was a torture chamber. Yeah, that shocked me. I was like, wait, the well is just like a mini Shadow Temple. Had the dead hand and everything. It's for the enemies of the royal family to believe the entire thing was carried out by the Sheikah tribe. Yeah, they did some dirty work for him. The mummy Ganon is actually Ganondorf. You mean in that trailer? Yeah. Volvagaya? How do you say it? Is it Volvagia?
No, Volvagina.
Yeah, fucking... How do you pronounce that Ocarina boss? Question, does Discord show my color is purple? Because I have it set to show that I'm streaming on Twitch, but it's still just the normal green for me. Volvagia. Wait, that still doesn't... Fuck. Let me see here. Is that just from the... Yeah. Yeah, good. The Zelda mangas were dark. Yeah, I got... I did give those away. Oh yeah, I donated a chair to Goodwill today. And I felt good about it. I'm crying. I'm like, it's Volvagia. That doesn't fucking explain how I say it. You gotta do that, like, hyphenated, like, how you pronounce it. Volvagina. Yeah, I was thinking Volvagina.
Oh wait, you said that you saw in the stores that people are having back to school sales? The children are forced to leave?
Yeah, they gotta go back. Also, yeah, and I love how this, right now, also, the CDC is officially like, fuck it, we give up.
Oh yeah.
You got COVID, just don't worry about it, just
now
take
the
aspirin.
monkeypox, people are gonna, I guess, die.
Yeah.
Or, I mean,
Golden.
it's not gonna be good when school gets back, huh? So I hope, no, I feel bad for the kids, but they're definitely gonna struggle again.
Yeah, and like, Texas is already like, I mean, I was getting, really, this is gonna come to a head, like, now. For like the past year, they're like, yep, all these teachers aren't coming back, they're all leaving in droves, and we're about to really see the effects. All these little bite marks, huh? Can we catch one? Aurora Summon. Ooh, a new variant? Okay. Frost. Yeah, so it's like an ice fish. Excuse me. A Suicune. And a top bun! COVID's here to... Yeah, it's just like... Ugh. I just keep getting a list of things to roast you for later. That's good. That's good. The dead hand. Yeah, that thing was... That might be the scariest Zelda enemy. What? I don't remember running out of my room or anything. Like, maybe... I guess I was just prepared for it. really, the Dead Hand was kind of like the Redeads in Wind Waker, now that I think about it, because it has the big fucking jaw thing that opens up, and that's like what the Redeads do when they scream at you in Wind Waker. I never thought about that. But I don't remember getting that fucking... Hey! Hey, what the fuck was the deal with the mirror shield in Majora's Mask? With the screaming terror face? Why did it have that? Why did it have that always looking at me from the third-person camera? Why did I have to look at that all the time? Why did it have that? I thought that was a cool dungeon where you got it in that. It was like some maze or some shit. That was cool. I love that. I feel that again, like how my training for my new job. I feel like a stranger in a strange land. I really feel like I'm in another country out there. But the thing is, there's probably crazy stuff like that happens here, and I just, you know, I don't know about it because it's you know, these people that I'm working with here, they've been here for so long and they know the community. Ugh. Wait, what's this? It's gonna... I'm gonna turn the desktop. The deep when he sees Splatoon 3. He would love that. I needed a name for that creature. Curio. That's not in my notes anywhere. Oh, she's so cute. Huh. I find a lot of ice monsters today. Because screw us, I guess. It's mimicking the moon? Maybe. But it's a mirror shield, and it's like themed around the sun, though, wouldn't it? Because that's what all the puzzles revolve around. And you send the light at the blocks. Let's see, this is all like political stuff. Just like my topics. But yeah, I'm excited for Splatoon 3. Are you excited for Splatoon 3? I am, but I need to play more of 2. Oh, I saw Elden Ring got an update where the summon pool things, it's like, if you activate them, it works for everywhere. Or at least where you've been, I'd imagine. And I'm kind of like, why wasn't it like that from the beginning? But hopefully that means next time we do it, I'll be summoned more. And I can summon more people in turn. Doesn't the moon mirror the sun IRL? Huh. What if there was a Majora's Mask and the sun was crashing down? That's really disturbing. That's awful. Do you remember the Dead Hand Pokemon creepy thing? I found that way scarier. Well, nah, not as scary. Because it was like this rotting hand sprite. Is Majora's Mask the scary of all the games? Many people find it to be. There's a very... It's a stranger in a strange land kind of thing. Not with or without the creepypasta. It stands well on its own, believe me. It deals with a lot of dark topics. Mainly about like, oh god, where do I get started? The atmosphere, the themes, it's, yeah. Some might say Twilight Princess. Yeah, Twilight. There's a very uncanny valley effect. That's a good way to describe it, because it takes a lot of what you're familiar with, and it's just this is weird. It's a unique experience. If you want a game where you're in a very bizarre new country, yeah. Like the NPCs have so much life to them, how they deal with this impending doom. Yeah. That's why I really don't think I gave it the time it deserved. What the fuck were... Yeah, the, what were they called? Hazel did a really good video about them, those aliens. What is it, woodland... What are they? What are they called? Damn it, I gotta know that. Aliens with the dress. The fucking... I'm getting all these, like, fashion models. Majora aliens. Damn it. Does anybody know what I'm talking? It's killing me now. Flatwoods aliens. They were based on that. Still got that cherry dipped ice cream and Dairy Queen. Fucking. Yeah. But you know what? Twilight had Nina. And you know what? She made everything a bit more tolerable. Do you remember how, like, if you fall into quicksand, she'd just be like, oh, fuck that. And she'd just watch. She'd be like, oh, whoops. I'm not, you're on your own. They actually eat them, they also marry them. Legends of Arceus, we see Pokemon that have become extinct. Really? Because I'm very early in that. What? Really? I guess the variants, huh? Like the Grout. He's right, oh, he's right behind me, isn't he? Twilight also had Zant, and he was...
I'm gonna starve to death. I don't have any Dairy Queen in the refrigerator. This is the end for me.
Are you gonna die, Dad?
Yeah, there's no Dairy Queen. How am I supposed to live like this with groceries in the refrigerator?
You made some amazing tacos earlier. Can't you make more of those?
I don't want tacos. I want Dairy Queen. I want Dairy Queen.
I meant to brag about that to everybody when I started.
Yeah, I just use HEB meat.
I'm fucking useless right now. I'm running back here as fast as I can. Or, you know what? I could just. I'm trying to think though. Is there any place that's open?
No, I just have to starve until tomorrow. I don't know, do you ever feel like that? You rather starve to death than eat other food?
Yes, actually. Because
why?
nothing sounds good.
But why is it like that? Why can't you just force yourself to eat the food that you already have?
I think that's a documented thing. It's just because it just sounds so just unpleasant. It's like you're just gonna add more unpleasantness than relief, I guess. I don't know.
It's fucked up. Why can't the body just eat what's there? Like, you know, like how dogs eat the same food every day and they're happy.
I know.
How come I can't feel that?
I want to be that empty-headed. Okay, so this is a new variant.
I mean, I don't know. Dogs seem to enjoy it. Like, you can just get a bit. Have you ever seen a dog turn their food up to dog kibble?
No, but just those penguins with the fish.
Yeah. Maybe they're a little bit more refined.
Yeah, I think that's a good word. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is the one that does the sleep mist. But what does he do now? The deer Pokemon? Yeah. I remember them not looking that fancy. The one that you ride on?
You mean from XY?
No, it's another one. Ooh, ice laser. Yeah, what about the torture chambers, Ro? Hylian CBT? I will say, after this, I definitely want to have some of that Dream Melon. Do you want to have any of that? Deb?
No, what?
Do you want to have the Dream Melon after this?
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have some fruit.
You think the Redeads were their prisoners? Says Replicant. I should do another Zelda game. Breath of the Wild was one of the funnest streams I ever did. Also that ROM hack, that was really good too. Remember that?
Hmm?
Well, I'm asking the chat really, but it was the missing link.
Of what?
For Zelda, it was that ROM hack I played. It took place between Ocarina and Majora. That was really, really fucking cool. It had like the sword beam and a temple and everything. It had new music. Deku Road. I love that. And there was that desert town with the Redeads and stuff. And you had to turn them back into like the monks that they originally were. That was really cool. The missing link was well done. Yeah. I'm really glad I did that. Because the guy who works on those is just ridiculously talented. He usually does Mario 64 stuff. I think like Kaizumar or something, how do you say that? Oh, I need to use this. Fuck. Wrong monster. But that doesn't mean I can't use it to move. That, I did not mean to parry that. Let's see, I don't know what I'm doing. Just wait for that. Under the command of the royal family, the Sheikah tribe created the Redeads as undead guardians for their tombs. Oh! A little less ethical than what the Sheikahs invented with the Guardians, I will say. They use them as like slaves to work on them? Now that I moved all this stuff out of the living room where I am, I might just play some VR chat stuff, just by myself. But I don't know what. I don't want to do the back rooms, but I kind of do.
There's other games in it.
I know, or maybe some other horror stuff. Or
Oh,
like
I was
escape
gonna say,
rooms or puzzles.
There's like you don't have to play horror games. You could play like cooking games or Among Us or
But
like
I want horror.
you could also play at Kmart and there's also
Yeah.
Walmart.
Fuck. Honey.
Or there's like the duck pond, like where you can feed the ducks. And there's a cat. You said there was like a cat cafe there finally.
Yeah, I favorited it. I gotta show you that. That's right. Also, I need to put up the Vive for sale.
So you can get one of the Facebook Oculuses.
The price raise and everything.
Well, it's supposed to have not Facebook on it anymore, so it's supposed to be a little bit better.
Still not around.
No. Yeah, but you don't have to sign into Facebook.
Yeah. So okay. I won't be too much. I won't be a downer on it.
You do love doing that.
I can be done. You only see Redeads when there's evidence of the royal family's influence. Really? Yeah, because I was like, you never see them in Ganon's castle, right? Are they in there? You see them in Hyrule Castle Town. Oh my god. Oh, that could have killed me. You were talking about how you hated Terror from Danganronpa too.
What? What do you mean? Which one's that?
That was the perverted chef.
I hated most of the characters in Danganronpa.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I found the characters.
in 2.
I found the characters in 1 way less likable than the ones in 2, so that's why I'm okay with so many of them dying.
No, I think most of the characters in Danganronpa 2 are just annoying in there.
Because I love that everybody comes back in 2. Spoilers. Sorry, it's been like.
Oh, so you wouldn't want to know the spoilers of 3?
Yeah. Oh my god! Finally, someone who knows Danganronpa in this stream. I love it, and nobody talks to me about it.
So wait, do you want to know what the spoilers are for 3?
Hell no.
Okay.
Don't talk to me about V3, please, though. What about Chisaki? Yeah, she's adorable and cute. Hey.
I don't know, like, see, like, I thought the princess was annoying, and I thought the pink hair guy was annoying.
Oh, Sonia? She was so funny.
And I also thought the little kimono girl was annoying. And I don't remember liking the redhead girl. You know that Peko and
yeah, Peko.
That she was okay, but she died. And then like I hate her for dying. And then I didn't like that short guy, and I didn't like
He had a great character arc.
And I hate that other guy that everyone loves with the white hair. I hate him the most.
I love Nog. Mr. Frisky? Yeah.
I think he's annoying.
I loved him.
No,
He was such a great twist, where it's like, yeah, I'm a good guy, but I'm like, I'm being evil for the sake of good. It was a really cool spin.
No, he's annoying and gross.
Okay. Well.
And what other character do I not
Well.
like?
Well, yeah, Nagisa Bro is lame.
Why does it smell like cologne in here?
It's the wallflower you put in.
Oh.
I thought it smells like the Axe essence that I used to use. That's kind of why I like it, actually.
Oh, you know what it is? It's supposed to be crispy morning air.
It's what?
Crispy morning air.
Sounds like crispy morning 8th grade hallway.
Mm.
But I like it. That's why I was like, wow, I really like this one, Dad. Wait, do you not like it now?
No, I do. It just smells like cologne.
Oh.
I thought it was gonna smell like, morning air. Not middle school boy.
Yeah. Man down. If he or she was a great knight when they were buried with the shield. I was thinking we were talking about I was like, what? Ultimate Knight. Super high school level knight. That's totally something that would be a thing. Like the Royal Guard. Royal Guard! I still have not listened to Virgil's theme in DMC5. I have Monokuma stuck in my head. What the... That one. Yeah. That's a good thing. There's this one clip of, like, someone, like, freestyling to it, and he's like, dum 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 ass, dum 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 ass, and I can't find it. I love it. A body has been discovered! Yeah. I love his voice. Did anybody else think he sounded like Double D in the first game? I think he had a different voice actor in the second, but it was really close. And then in the 3 anime, he's like someone else, and he's like, nya nya nya. Or in other games, he's like, so is that like a translation thing, Dad?
I think so.
Yeah, like super high school level, because I didn't know about that until I watched the 3 anime. Because I was like, what? What the fuck? I was like, oh, they mean Ultimate. Okay. Yes. You did thought that too. I was surprised not many more people thought that. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Ripping off that mattress tag is a strict violation of school policy! Now I'm really angry! God, he's so good. I have a Monokuma hoodie. Have you seen it? Actually, it's usually in my chair. Maybe next time. I think is it laundry or something, or in the closet?
I think it's probably hanging up.
What?
It's probably hanging up.
Or I can't find it.
I don't know, you've had it. It's your hoodie.
I know you hate it though.
I mean, it just doesn't...
I was gonna say, you're not even gonna argue that.
Yeah, because it doesn't... I just, like, as soon as I get some extra money, I'm gonna help drip you out so you can stop looking goofy.
That's cool, I'm still gonna wear that though.
Okay.
Will you find stuff to, like, match with it? Oh,
Yeah.
somebody liked a thing on Twitter for me. Ooh, thank you. What is it?
Yeah.
A whole what? Okay.
See, what I think for your color palette of your new wardrobe, it'll be black and green and white. Keep it simple so you don't have to mess too many things around. Maybe a little pop of red every once in a while, but you don't want to have too many colors, because,
Oh, that's like, yeah.
it probably helps clean out your closet, because you got a lot of shit in there.
You're gonna have to show me. You've been talking about all the hidden dookie you got in there.
Yeah, you got a lot of hidden dookie in there.
No, I used to have one. I gotta get a new one. Oh yeah. Because I got it because I saw Monica in one. I was like, that is so fucking cute. I gotta get one.
It'd be cuter if it was like 7 sizes bigger.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's one size I mean, I could fit it, but it needs to be a size bigger.
See, that's what I mean. Is like
I'll
you
do
have
that.
too many clothes that don't fit you, and like it just makes you look bad, and you like you're not uggo. It's like because you be wearing pants that show you like got the hee pants, like hee like Michael Jackson hee
Yeah,
high waters.
you said my sweatpants with my white socks.
Yeah, you look like Michael Jackson. You got the hee high waters on.
I got. Well, that was like, isn't that a good thing? I literally
No,
the most famous man on earth.
No, no, bro. You look goofy.
I know. I'm just taking the piss out of you. It was like, well, that's a compliment.
Like, and you walking around.
Walking around all fucking moonwalking ass.
Yeah, it's just like, bro, why? Like.
You look at me starting something.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time I made Dad laugh all night, and I'm so proud.
Yeah, it's just like, I just can't have you going out looking like that. Like, you can't be wearing these awful old man white socks anymore. It's just.
Monokuma would be Evil Tim in the Ed, and Eddie universe. Because remember, that's what Eddie does. Remember, with Ed, he talks through the little demon thing that he has in his room. That's what he'd do. It'd be Eddie would be talking through it to manipulate, or Eddie would be talking through it to manipulate Ed to get more jawbreakers. He put like all the. That is such a stupid fan fiction that I gotta see. I want to see fucking cul-de-sac, fucking mutual killing. God damn it! That actually sounds really cool now. Fuck. I kind of want to see that.
Phone chargers over here?
No, but there's one in the living room.
Okay.
That you can get and like plug in over there. Or there's one on my side of the my side of the room.
Wait, can you turn?
I
Hold
guess.
on. Never mind. I don't want your camera to get to
Fucked
ruin
up.
everything.
Yeah. Well, you can go in the living room and fetch that.
Okay.
I can't pause the online game. I have to draw that. Eddie is the new Junko. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's not. Oh, want to capture it? All right.
Oh yeah. Did we ever talk about
Tear it off.
Splatoon?
No what?
Did we ever talk about Splatoon 3?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, your face was in TikTok land.
Mm. Yeah, one of them has the Cheeto dust fingies, and one has a big forehead, and then there's Big Man, the best
Everybody
one.
was playing tic-tac-toe on her forehead, landing a plane. What?
Yeah. Oh, the one
Big man.
and the Cheeto dust fingers.
That's right. I talked about Splatoon 3, but I didn't talk about the idols. Yeah, I love them, but the holy shit that I saw one person that was like, I want all of you owe Pearl an apology.
But Pearl is ugly.
I remember when I first saw Pearl, I was like, ugh, but now I love her so much.
I hope they give them better outfits because they're a little too plain for me.
I wanted two squid boys.
But men aren't marketable.
Yeah, I wanted male idols this time around, I'm not gonna lie, but I love them. I'm sure I'm gonna be super, super fond of them. People, I remember, yeah.
Men aren't, because I was telling
Chill
you, men
and
aren't.
Sizz, that's what they are? Chill and Sizz?
I thought it was
Chill and Fry.
Chili Fry.
No, because, like, I think one's, like, cold sushi and, like, Fry has, like, the little tempura.
Mm-hmm. But
Kirio, what did she say?
it
What?
makes sense. I think, see, from a marketing standpoint, I understand why they would go for women instead of men is because, and they have one black one and one white one, is so that way it's more marketable to have one black one, like, you know, to market to the, you know, quote unquote, you know.
I think Marina's in 3. I heard something about a new outfit, but I don't think I've seen it. So I need to do that.
But if you think about it market-wise, like, women will always be better to sell because there's going to be men who are more willing to spend money for a female figure to own and control.
I thought she said creepy AF over there.
Mm.
Creepy up.
Did I tell you about this paper about like how technology is always going to be a woman presenting? So, because like men find that easier to control, and it's like it taps into their primal brain.
What do you mean is always going to be one woman person?
Like any type of technology or type of like mascot figure-y kind of thing, it's always going to be like female kind of presenting because like Like, why is Siri a woman? Why couldn't Siri be a Siri-er?
That's right. I know. You pointed that out. All the AI voice assistants, assistants. They all have feminine voices, don't they?
Yeah.
Neat.
And all like all these like 3D AI and like digital things. Like, how come it's always a woman, or robots? They're always women. Don't you find that suspicious?
Yeah, or that weird fucking AI companion thing I keep seeing advertised on Twitter that I finally blocked. You don't really know.
I never got that ad.
I think you've seen it.
No, I've never. What?
If I showed you, you might recognize it.
Okay. They definitely know that demographic where they're just trying to.
Oh, it's the Ocho laugh. Look.
Wait, what am I looking at? What am I Wait, I can't see from here. I'm blind.
Okay, he's doing the oh.
Oh.
It's called LOL, and I was like, wait, what the fuck is that? Oh. Well, what is it? Okay, but yeah, we're gonna close shop up for tonight here. Nightmare. I have more fan art I want to do with a different character. Oh, Nick.
No, that's Poggerino.
Yeah, your art's super cute. We both draw a Nightmare? Oh, man! Smash cut to Adrian T-posing outside is weird as close to established dominance. I quote YouTube poops in public to establish my territory. And nobody goes near that anymore, trust me. Okay. Ooh!
Ew, your bones.
Yeah, my bones.
Is that safe?
Yeah, no, what, remember I was telling you that someone was like trying to tell me the whole like oh, you're gonna get arthritis if I crack my knuckles.
Yeah, but you can crack all your bones on command.
Yeah, I can actually crack my thighs. So,
yeah, but
not all the time, but
is that safe? Like, does it hurt? Like, what if you crack and then you break your like limbs or you break your tendons off? Aren't you worried about that?
I don't think that's how it works.
I don't know how the body works. I'm not a doctor.
I'm not a bodyologist.
Yeah, not a bodyologist.
I'm not a body yada yada.
Yeah.
How do you say that?
But I mean, like, okay, like, think you're cracking your, like, because sometimes, you know when you try and crack your knuckles and sometimes it gets stuck, like, and you want to pop that knuckle, but it doesn't make that pop sound, and, like, one of these days, I'm scared, like, one of these days I'm going to try and pop a knuckle that isn't ready to be popped, and I'm going to, like, fucking pop my own finger right out the bone socket. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just like that episode of SpongeBob where he literally cracks his
Why
knuckles.
do you always say SpongeBob references?
I know, that's why I said it like
SpongeBob.
that. No, there's literally a part where he's like, all right, guess it's time. I gotta take it up a notch. And like, he shadow boxes, and then he does this, and then he's like with this all his fingers. He's like,
was that in the era where they were doing that gross bone stuff, like with the Squidward getting his toenail jammed?
No, this is pre-movie SpongeBob, so it wasn't disgusting, gross out humor. It's just air in the joints. Yeah, I used to think I remember my mom telling me it was like the air in the blood vessels. So that's what's making the popping, but no, it's air in the joints.
Then are you full of air?
Yep. You're full of a lot of stuff that I did. That sounds really bad.
I wish I was full of Dairy Queen right now.
Full, yeah. All right.
Okay, shut it down.
Yeah, let's go eat some Dream Melon.
Oh,
All right. We had a lot of faces out there tonight. Did you see?
Yeah, that was pretty poggers.
I was
kind
of like, oh shit, we're gonna. Are we being raided right now? Like, what the fuck's going on?
That'd be cool if we could be rated.
Yeah, well, I saw there were like 3-4 people that were just.
Maybe because I've been using my manifesting audios. Maybe you need to use some manifesting audios.
Yeah, I was getting a little like, oh, I hope we can entertain these people. Dab hungers.
Yeah, but maybe you should play manifesting audios, and I've been playing my manifesting audios, so maybe you gotta play your manifesting audios, and like if we can manifest all together, it would be even powerful. We'd get even more people.
Well, they haven't. I'll admit they haven't really disappointed so far. Oh yeah, I gotta get it. I now that my Switch is back in here, I can use that. Where is that? Because I haven't used this since like 2020. Oh yeah, I have it plugged in. Wait, fuck. Okay, never mind. I've got to put the flap door down. I have the Ethernet adapter for the Switch. So everybody will know I'm super serious about playing online with other players. All right. Good night.
Bye.
See ya.